Hello, Tim Tucker here from United Way Central Ohio Tax Time Training. This is part 6 in our series on the Ohio School District Income Tax. In this video, we will discuss preparation of the SD-100 when a taxpayer lives in a taxing school district but has no taxable school district income. In this video, we will cover the following cases: completing a 2023 SD-100 for the case where the traditional tax base is 0, and the same for the case of an earned income tax base of 0. A perfectly valid question that you may be asking yourself right now is, why are we bothering with this if the Ohio IT 1040 instructions say that we're not actually required to file an SD-100 because we don't have any income tax liability for that school district? Well, the answer is also alluded to in the IT 1040 instructions, which says that if you have some income, the department recommends that you file the tax to avoid a delinquency billing. And we have heard cases where taxpayers have gotten these delinquency billings and not known what to do. So who would be affected in a situation like this? Well, it's primarily taxpayers that have only unearned income, say retirement income, who lived in an earned income taxing school district. We've heard of retirees in this situation getting hit with a delinquency billing nastygram from Ohio when they did not file an SD-100. This can also affect taxpayers living in a traditional taxing school district when their Ohio AGI falls below the exemption level. And this might be a case where their federal income just happens to be very low, or maybe their Ohio deductions are such that they're large enough to wipe out most of their Ohio AGI. Another valid question is, what's the big deal? We already know how to add an SD-100 to the Ohio return. Why do we need yet another SD training video? Well, the answer is, if you attempt to e-file an SD-100 that has no SD taxable base, Ohio will reject the return. So we have to make it look like there's $1 of school district taxable base in order to facilitate the e-file. This is analogous to what we do on federal returns when there's $0 returns that we wish to file. We e-file, we add $1 of other income. I have created a practice lab return for a taxpayer who has $35,000 of 1099-R income, which is disability. So what I'm going to do is add the SD-100 for this. And I have already gone into the Ohio return and classified the disability income for the disability income deduction. So the Ohio AGI is 0. So let me go ahead and add the SD-100 for this case. And I'm going to go through a couple of stages to demonstrate how this looks. So the county, again, is Franklin. And for the school district, this person lived in the Reynoldsburg School District. So we will select Reynoldsburg. And we will say this, they are a full year resident. Now, for now, I'm going to back out of this because I want to show you what the SD-100 looks like at this point in time. So we back out and then we generate the SD-100, or generate the Ohio return and look at the SD-100. What we will see is, well, you can see here line 3, which is the Ohio AGI, that's 0. And if we look at the SD-100 for this traditional school district, what we see is that line 23 is 0. Blank is TaxSlayer's version of 0. So this return will get rejected unless we do something about this. So let me now go ahead and add my $1 adjustment. I go back into the SD-100, edit, and I want to edit the school district information for Reynoldsburg. And I want to go into school district taxable income, and I want to add an adjustment of $1. So we'll continue, and let's back out of this till we get back to the Ohio return where we can generate the PDF. And now let's take a look at our SD100. And if I go down to the SD100 to the traditional section, I see $1 of income, and this will allow the return to be e-filed. For example 2, we will look at a taxpayer who lives in an earned income taxing school district. Their only income is unearned, such as a pension or Social Security, which will result in SD 100 line 36 being 0. And the return will be rejected in this case unless we do something, which is to add a $1 override to the earned income tax base. Here I have entered a return for a taxpayer who lives in Plain City, which is in the Jonathan Alder School District, which is earned income. In this case, I've given this taxpayer some Social Security benefits and some pension income. So there's no earned income here. And what I want to first do is go to the state section and quickly show what the SD100 looks like. So if I scroll down to the SD100, I can see my residency's full year in the Jonathan Alder district. And I can see that line 36 is blank, which is 0. So we're going to need to fix that. So let me go ahead and go into localities, edit the school district, edit, and under the earned income tax base, I'm going to put a $1 override for the wages and salaries. Continue, back, exit, continue. And I'll exit one more time here just to make sure there's no errors, which is good. So back to the state section. And let me go ahead and generate the PDF and take a look at it, make sure everything looks good. So I'll go down to my SD100. And I see on line 36, I've got $1, which will allow me to e-file. And of course, there's no payment due because that $1 does not cause a tax liability. And some final thoughts, just be aware of any SD100 that results in 0 taxable base and add $1 of taxable income. For the traditional school district, that will be an adjustment of $1, and for the earned income school district, that will be an override. Either way, it will result in $1 of income being added to the taxable base, but will not result in any tax liability for the client. Thanks for watching part 6 of this video series on the Ohio School District Income Tax. Links to FAQs and useful websites are posted in the description below this video. We'll also include a link to a written description of how to add this $1 of extra income. If you've got questions or comments, leave me a comment on my YouTube channel, or ping me on Slack, or send email to timmythetaxman@gmail.com.